Hey there, Dark Star here. I've done a couple of 737 missions, so I've kind of made back the money I spent on a couple things. I thought I'd make some more. Oh, let's see, what might we want to do? Charter might be the only thing that's kind of more interesting. We already have all the charter planes that we want. The only thing we might want to do is get that new plane and do a charter mission in it. But I don't know. I don't think I want to do that right now. Let's see what we do have. So we got the C90, which is okay. The CJ4, which is good. The 350i is a little sketchy. PC-12 is always good. Vision Jet PC-24 and the G58. And the other option is obviously do a 737 few fast missions. So let's see, I was making 28 million in about 4 hours today. So 10 or 11 million every 30 minutes is better than that. So I think it really makes more sense to do the fast missions. Now the nice thing about the slow missions is you can just let it fly for 4 hours. Come back and land if you're careful. I don't know. With so many planes. So in a little tip on finding your planes, you can do like the cross specialization and then your planes don't get hidden, so you can see what they all are. Do not like the Grand Caravan. Lots of PC-12s. I think that's a Cessna. Yeah. PC-24. I don't know. I guess I'm down to grind for money. Where do we fly into? Philadelphia. Labeled as Tinkham Township. You're picking the mission. What did I just see? Yeah, 635, really? Go to San Francisco for 11.5. Newark. Go to Paris. Yeah, there we go. There's Prague. That's always a good one. JFK always have the biggest ones. If I had my S tier, this would be almost 19 or 19 or something. But I did a flight and lost my S tier rating because of bugs. Not too, I mean, that's a pretty far transfer. We're not really paying very much. Already crackling on the audio. That's not good. We're going for reimbursement fuel. That's what we're doing. For all the times you've stolen from me.
Happy to be flying with you today, Captain.
Okay, we're going to do the ground power. Get nav on. Lights, lights. And I'll go ahead and close that, but it'll do it automatically.
It's Davey from your flight staff. We're ready to begin boarding. Waiting for your signal.
Send that again.
Ground, Summit Delta Sierra Tango Tree 61 Tree. Could you please get the passengers on board?
Summit Delta Sierra Tango Tree 61 Tree. The jetway is going to be connected.
Ground, Summit Delta Sierra Tango Tree 61 Tree. I am done with the boarding.
We've completed boarding, Captain.
Ground, Summit Delta Sierra Tango Tree 61 Tree. Could you please send the baggage?
Summit Delta Sierra Tango Tree 61 Tree. Baggage is on the way.
Ground, Summit Delta Sierra Tango Tree 61 Tree. Could you please send the catering truck?
Summit Delta Sierra Tango Tree 61 Tree. The catering truck is on the road.
Ground, Summit Delta Sierra Tango Tree 61 Tree. IFR to Ruzine, ready to copy.
Summit Delta Sierra Tango Tree 61 Tree is cleared to Ruzine Airport via the D's 5 departure, C&DR transition. Expect runway 4 left. Maintain 7,000 feet. Departure frequency is 1 tree 5.9er, squawk 0 tree 4 tree.
Cleared to Ruzine via the D's 5 departure, CNDR transition, runway 4 left, maintain 7,000 feet. Departure frequency is 1 tree 5 decimal 9er, squawk 0 tree 4 tree, Summit Delta Sierra Tango tree 61 tree.
Summit Delta Sierra Tango tree 61 tree. Read back is correct. Contact ground on 1 tree 1 decimal 85 when ready to taxi. Good day.
Captain, we are
Ground,
at
Summit Delta
50%
Sierra Tango
full.
tree 61 tree, requesting pushback.
61 tree. Pushback request accepted.
Tow bar in place, Captain.
Ground, Summit Delta Sierra Tango tree 61 tree, requesting the end of pushback.
Pushback is
Summit
complete.
Delta Sierra Tango
Luggage
tree
loading
61 tree. Request
You are
to end
clear to
pushback
start
received.
engines.
Kennedy Tower, Summit Delta Sierra Tango tree 61 tree, ready for IFR departure, runway 4 left.
Summit Delta Sierra Tango tree 61 tree. Altimeter tree 006. Cleared for takeoff, runway 4 left.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 4 left, Summit Delta Sierra Tango tree 61 tree. Ladies and gents, please fasten your seatbelts and secure all baggage underneath your seat or in the overhead compartments. Place your seats and table trays in the upright position. Turn off all personal electronic devices, including laptops and cell phones, and prepare for takeoff.
Uh-oh, I messed up. Big time, I messed up.
V1, rotate.
That's a lot of crosswind I wasn't expecting. That's what happens when you don't pay attention.
Summit Delta Sierra Tango tree 61 tree. Contact New York departure on 1 tree 5 decimal 9er. Good day.
Okay, what I do here is just acknowledge handoff, because
Going to 1
otherwise,
tree 5 decimal 9er, Summit Delta Sierra Tango tree 61 tree.
otherwise they'll try and make you climb to very high altitudes. Let's toss that over there, turn that off. Fly to D's. Approach. Nope. So laggy. Okay, We need to go to PR 530. Take that, legs, paste, execute, nav mode. Okay, let's get in contact with approach.
Prague approach. Summit Delta Sierra Tango Tree 61 Tree is at 6,600 feet, climbing 7,000 feet.
Summit Delta Sierra Tango Tree 61 Tree, Prague approach, QNH 101 Tree, radar contact, continue. Summit Delta Sierra Tango Tree 61 Tree, maintain present heading and altitude, expect ILS runway 06 approach via Oscar Kilo Lima transition, clear to Oscar Kilo Lima.
Okay, they changed the runway on us?
Maintain present heading and altitude, expect ILS runway 06 approach via Oscar Kilo Lima transition. Clear to Oscar Kilo Lima. Summit Delta Sierra Tango Tree 61 Tree. Ladies and gents, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in full upright position. Fasten your seatbelt and check that all carry-on luggage is stowed underneath the seat in front of you or in the overhead bins. Thank you.
Okay, I don't know, I'll just... Maybe just pick one. What did they say? It was, OKL? Okay, this seesawing nonsense here. Best way to get rid of that is to go vertical speed and go somewhere. Like even just to 0. I don't know why, but that solves it. Okay, are we gonna turn or what? What happens if we do that?
Summit Delta Sierra Tango Tree, 61 Tree, contact Prague Center on 118.375. Good day.
Going to 118.375. Summit Delta Sierra Tango Tree 61 Tree. Prague Center, Summit Delta Sierra Tango Tree 61 Tree is at 5,500 feet, climbing 7,000 feet.
Summit Delta Sierra Tango Tree 61 Tree, Prague Center, QNH 101 Tree, radar contact, continue.
Okay, my guess is this is making us go to the other side of the airport. I can't see anything here though. We were clear to the approach, right? I don't know what we were.
Summit Delta Sierra Tango Tree 61 Tree. Contact Prague approach on 127.58. Good day.
Going to 127.58. Summit Delta Sierra Tango Tree 61 Tree. Prague approach. Summit Delta Sierra Tango Tree 61 Tree is passing 5,600 feet, climbing 7,000 feet.
Summit Delta Sierra Tango Tree 61 Tree, Prague approach, QNH 101 Tree, radar contact, continue.
She sounds amused or something. Okay, because we shifted that, so now we're on 6. 11115. 11115. 11115. Okay, and a new course is 60. Of course. Nope, that is not what I wanted to do. Course is 60. Why don't we go this way, actually? Maybe like that.
Summit Delta Sierra Tango Tree 61 Tree. Please expedite your climb 7,000 feet.
Should be passing the airport there. Picking up some bad weather bonus, possibly. I think these are supposed to be uncontinuous. Not that it really matters. That's a neat effect.
Summit Delta Sierra Tango Tree 61 Tree. Contact Rosine Tower on 1 tree 4.56 when inbound.
Nice.
Tower on 1 tree 4.56. Summit Delta Sierra Tango Tree 61 Tree.
Okay, roughly equal with this, and then just double tap it. Nope. This ideally would, yeah, let's do that. PH 88. Can we even do that? Execute LNAV. Of course, if these are too bright, you turn them down right here. Oh crud! No, we are not. We are not ready. We are not ready.
Rosine Tower, Summit Delta Sierra Tango, Tree 61 Tree, 14 miles southwest, inbound ILS runway 06 approach.
Summit Delta Sierra Tango Tree 61 Tree, Rosine Tower. QNH 1014, cleared ILS runway 06 approach.
Cleared ILS runway 06 approach. Summit Delta Sierra Tango, Tree 61 Tree.
Okay, we need to descend at first is the problem. Crud. Auto throttle, autopilot, autopilot. Heading. Okay. Gotta watch those misclicks, that's for sure. Okay. Now let's double tap it. Start a turn. Slow down. Oops. Just update our route. I like to do that again a couple of times on a sharp turn. As needed, I guess. Yeah, I'm glad we got PH88 in there. It just gives us this extra, 5 nautical miles or whatever to get everything lined up and ready for the approach. Should get your clearance right about this point, and that's when you should be ready for to catch the glide slope as well. Sim right up a little bit. I hate these reroutes. They take up so much extra time. if I'm in bad weather or whatever, I'll put on terrain mode so I can make sure I'm not going to hit anything. Arm approach, catch the localizer, arm the glide slope. 139.
1000. Glide slow, 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 glide slow.
I think that warning's because of the terrain height.
Glide slow, glide slow, glide slow, glide slow.
Because we're not really descending.
Glide slow,
I mean,
glide slow, glide slow.
no, we're not descending. It's just us oscillating.
Summit Delta Sierra Tango Tree 61 Tree, wind 005 at 4, cleared to land runway 06.
Cleared to land runway 06. Summit Delta Sierra Tango Tree 61 Tree.
Alright, auto throttle off. Where'd we fly into? Prague. Okay. Alright, gears down, flaps are down. We do not have auto flare, so we're gonna take over and flare. Everything else is looking good. Auto brakes armed, auto spoilers.
300. 200. 100. Approaching minimums. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Cooking the brakes.
Summit Delta Sierra Tango Tree 61 Tree.
Ah, damn you.
Summit Delta Sierra Tango, tree 61 tree. Did you hear my last transmission?
Taxiing to gate 18 using taxiway Delta. Summit Delta Sierra Tango tree 61 tree.
Did I hear your transmission that you didn't make? No, I didn't. Why don't you be a piece of garbage some more? And yet, and we would have gotten 100% on this if it wasn't stupid and broken. And whatever the hell that is. And it put us at the wrong airport, of course. And it won't go to the correct airport. There we go. Look how buggy that is. Really? That's all you have out of Prague? I don't believe you. $16.5, I guess. Of which we get about 72% of.
Good morning, everyone. Let's make this flight to Charlotte a great experience.
Captain, it's Loretta the Pursuer. Ready to board passengers. Waiting on your go-ahead.
Heathrow ground, Summit Delta Sierra Tango 488. Could you please get the passengers on board?
Summit Delta Sierra Tango 488. The jetway is going to be connected.
Heathrow
Boarding
ground,
finished,
Summit
Captain.
Delta Sierra Tango 488. I am done with the boarding. Heathrow ground, Summit Delta Sierra Tango 488. Could you please send the baggage?
Summit Delta Sierra Tango 488. Baggage is on the way.
Heathrow ground, Summit Delta Sierra Tango 488. Could you please send the catering truck?
Summit Delta Sierra Tango 488. The catering truck is on the road.
Heathrow ground, Summit Delta Sierra Tango 488 IFR to Charlotte. Ready to copy.
Summit Delta Sierra Tango 488 is cleared to Charlotte Airport via the Charlie Papa Tango Tree Foxtrot departure. Expect runway 27 right, maintain 8,000 feet. Departure frequency is 118 decimal. Summit Delta Sierra Tango 488.
What the
Did
hell?
you hear my last transmission?
Cleared to Charlotte via the Charlie Papa Tango Tree Foxtrot departure. Runway 27 right, maintain 8,000 feet. Departure frequency is 118.475, squawk 7202. Summit Delta Sierra Tango 488.
Summit Delta Sierra Tango 488. Reback is correct. Contact ground on 121.905 when ready to taxi. Good day.
Currently at 50% fuel capacity, Captain.
Heathrow ground, Summit Delta Sierra Tango 488, requesting pushback.
Summit Delta Sierra Tango 488. Pushback request accepted.
Heathrow ground, Summit Delta Sierra Tango
Tow bar in place.
488,
Luggage
requesting the
loading now
end of
complete.
pushback.
Pushback is complete.
Summit Delta Sierra Tango 488. Request end pushback received.
You are cleared to start engines.
Heathrow Tower, Summit Delta Sierra Tango 488 at runway 27, right ready for departure. IFR to Charlotte.
Summit Delta Sierra Tango 488, QNH 1014. Cleared for takeoff runway 27 right.
Okay,
Cleared for takeoff runway 27 right. Summit Delta Sierra Tango 488. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare for takeoff. Please ensure your seat belt is fastened tightly, your seat is in the upright position, and your tray table is securely stored. Thank you.
rotate.
Summit Delta Sierra Tango 488 contact London Center on 118.475. Good day.
118.475 for Summit Delta Sierra Tango 488.
So we're doing expedited 737 flights for career.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. Today, I'm assisted by co-pilot Betty Robertson. Welcome aboard flight DST-488, inbound to Charlotte. We are currently cruising at an altitude of 7,900 feet and an airspeed of 200 knots. It's 8:47 a.m. On behalf of all crew members, we thank you for flying with us today. So please sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight. Thank you.
Let's hope we can finally get one where we're on approach and don't have to switch runways. Hey, there we go.
Charlotte approach. Summit Delta Sierra Tango 488 is at 4,800 feet, climbing 8,000 feet.
Summit Delta Sierra Tango 488, Charlotte approach. Altimeter tree 009er, radar contact. Continue to haggle.
Uh-oh.
Summit Delta Sierra Tango 488. Maintain present heading and altitude expect ILS runway 18 center approach via JETCO transition. Cleared to JETCO.
Alright, we're all good.
Maintain present heading and altitude expect ILS runway 18 center approach via JETCO transition. Cleared to JETCO. Summit Delta Sierra Tango 488. Ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching Charlotte/Douglas International. Please fasten your seatbelt and adjust your seat back and tray table to the upright position. Please secure your carry-on baggage in the overhead compartment or under the seat in front of you. All electronic devices must be turned off until the aircraft is parked.
Summit Delta
Thank
Sierra
you.
Tango 488. Did you hear my last transmission?
It's in the middle of my announcement,
Tower
man.
on 118.1. Summit Delta Sierra Tango 488. Charlotte Tower, Summit Delta Sierra Tango 488, 10 miles north, inbound ILS runway, 18 center approach.
2500.
Summit Delta Sierra Tango 488, Charlotte Tower, altimeter tree 009er, cleared ILS runway, 18 center approach.
Cleared ILS runway, 18 center approach. Summit Delta Sierra Tango 488.
Okay, auto throttle off. Now we just need to be cleared to land.
Summit Delta Sierra Tango 488, wind 227 at 4, clear to land runway, 18 center.
Cleared to land runway 18 center. Summit Delta Sierra Tango 488.
Okay, that is way too bright. There's another runway over there.
Approaching minimums. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Summit Delta Sierra Tango 488, exit runway, when able.
Okay, don't move the hold short on me. I'm starting to get in the habit of just going all the way down the runway because they keep moving the hold short.
Summit Delta Sierra Tango 488, Contact ground on 1 tree, 1.6.
1 tree 1.6, Summit Delta Sierra Tango 488.
God dang. Time for a restart, I guess. Can't even look up. What? Time for the restart. Maybe we should go test SU3. I think that's what I'm gonna do. While I'm restarting here, we'll do it real quick. Join the beta. Updating. I don't know, I'm almost starting to think I should get a i7 or something maybe. Okay, what are you doing? You've been at 97% complete for a long time. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. I don't have much hope that it's really any better. strongly suspect it's coming out next week. This takes so long to load, and I'm told it's a lot faster than 2020, which is kind of sad. That was weird. Why did it just get quiet? Okay. So let's try a career flight in beta, where unfortunately I have less money. Somehow. I really only need to see this once. Just put them on the map. I'm never going to fly them. I hate them. They're worthless. I don't know why I care so much about those. And this is still broken. Wonder where even my 737 is. I still don't think they've given you a way to find your airplanes. And they broke one of the ways that you could at least find planes, maybe not all of them. Wait, am I on the beta? Yeah, this is the beta, because that amount of money. I guess they put that back. Oh, or maybe it goes the other way. I don't know, man. But if you cross, I guess pick an airplane first. Like I have the 737 selected down here somewhere. Right there. Okay, so I have that selected, but then it let me select a specialization that it doesn't have. So it's not showing any missions now, and the only thing that shows up is planes. But where's our 737? There it is. Okay, so where we were. I couldn't find a good flight on here on live. Although I guess over here we don't really care that much. Yeah, let's just take that flight. I think it was to New York. Nope. My kingdom for some frickin' filters or sort order. I can't believe in this whole release they didn't add any sorting or anything. They didn't really do much for career as best I could tell. Okay, I just saw... Shit, where'd it go? Okay, give up. I'll go back to London. There's Atlanta. I must have an S tier rating right now. Performance is still terrible. Like especially terrible for some reason. Whoa, they reordered things. Alright, so speed running a 737 mission. So I have a switch that helps me set it up, but basically need to turn on ground power, get the nav system on. Wait, what's going on? That's a weird view. That's really all you have to do. I'll use my switch, which turns on more stuff, just gets the plane set up the way that I like it, but I was hoping dropping down to a 2K monitor would really improve the performance, but it hasn't really made much of a change at all from dropping down from 4K. Okay, so if you don't have the switch, just turn on ground power and put both of these on nav. I'm going to use my switch. Okay, and then send ATC and avionics again. That'll get it down here as well. 1, 2,
Captain,
3.
it's Loretta the Pursuer. Ready to board passengers. Waiting on your go-ahead.
Okay, board.
Heathrow ground, Summit
ready to
Bravo
cancel.
Alfa Romeo 9110. Could you please get the passengers on board?
Summit Bravo Alfa Romeo 9110. The jetway is going to be connected.
1113. Stop boarding. 4.
Heathrow ground, Summit Bravo Alfa Romeo 9110. I am done with the boarding.
Baggage.
Captain, all passengers
Heathrow
on
ground,
board.
Summit Bravo Alfa Romeo 9110. Could you please send the baggage?
Summit Bravo Alfa Romeo 9110. Baggage is on the way.
275 on the course.
Heathrow ground, Summit Bravo Alfa Romeo 9110. Could you please send a catering truck?
Summit Bravo Alfa Romeo 9110. The catering truck is on the road.
Heathrow ground, Summit Bravo Alfa Romeo 9110. Ready to copy IFR clearance to Atlanta.
Summit Bravo Alfa Romeo 9110 is cleared to Atlanta Airport via the Charlie Papa Tango Tree Foxtrot departure, runway 27 right. Climb via SID maintain 8000. Departure frequency is 118.475. Squawk 4512.
Cleared to Atlanta via the Charlie Papa Tango Tree Foxtrot departure, runway 27 right. Climb via SID maintain 8000. Departure frequency is 118.475. Squawk 4512. Summit Bravo Alfa Romeo 9110.
Summit Bravo Alfa Romeo 9110. Readback is correct.
They've changed
Contact
the audio.
ground on 121.705 when ready to taxi. Good day.
Captain, we've only got 25% fuel remaining.
Okay, so as soon as you get pushed back,
Heathrow
cancel
ground,
it.
Summit Bravo Alfa Romeo 9110. Requesting pushback.
Summit Bravo Alfa Romeo 9110. Pushback request accepted.
Uh-oh. That's new. Stutter, stutter,
All
stutter,
luggage
stutter.
on board, Captain.
Heathrow ground, Summit Bravo Alfa Romeo 9110. Requesting the end of pushback.
Pushback complete, Captain.
Summit Bravo Alfa Romeo 9110. Request to end pushback received.
You are cleared to start engines.
Okay. Skip to takeoff.
Heathrow Tower, Summit Bravo Alfa Romeo 9110. Ready for departure. Runway 27 right. IFR to Atlanta.
Just make sure your lights are on. I like to get the taxi lights back
Summit
on.
Bravo Alfa Romeo 9110. QNH101 tree. Cleared for takeoff runway 27 right.
Cleared for takeoff runway 27 right. Summit Bravo Alpha, Romeo 9er 110. Ladies and gentlemen, please fasten your seatbelts and secure all baggage underneath your seat or in the overhead compartments. Place your seats and table trays in the upright position. Turn off all personal electronic devices, including laptops and cell phones, and prepare for takeoff.
It's so funny to be doing the same mission in beta. I have seen some differences though. I want you to put your parking brakes on after pushback. The parking brake situation was different here. Let's see. Toga.
Summit Bravo Alpha Romeo 9er 110 contact London Center on 118.475. Good day.
Going to 118.475. Summit Bravo Alpha, Romeo 9er 110. You know, by setting this at 7,000, it gives you 8,000. Oh my goodness. I think it's crashing. And we just restarted. Well, okay, it didn't crash. That's good, I guess. Something got hung up for a while. Anyway, you ask for 7, you get 8, you climb to 8,000, then you can skip. Almost there, there we go. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. Today, I'm assisted by co-pilot Betty Robertson. Welcome aboard Flight Bar 9110, inbound to Atlanta. We are currently cruising at an altitude of 7,800 feet and at an airspeed of 200 knots. It's 12:44 p.m., and we should expect a smooth flight all the way. On behalf of all crew members, we thank you for flying with us today. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight. Thank you.
Okay. Now one thing that is new in this version, so I just fully fueled the plane, right? So we're full. And we wouldn't be able to, I should have showed that we couldn't skip to descent if you're not. If you don't have enough fuel, you won't be able to skip to descent. Add fuel works for now. That may change when it goes live, I don't know. So now skip. And when we come back, the fuel should be consumed largely.
Summit Bravo,
it hasn't
Alpha
yet.
Romeo 9er 110, clear jetty tree arrival. Climb and maintain 6,000 expect ILS runway 27, right approach via MMCB transition.
Clear jetty tree arrival. Climb and maintain 6,000, expect ILS runway 27, right approach via MMCB transition. Summit Bravo Alpha Romeo 9er 110.
Summit Bravo Alpha Romeo 9er 110. Contact Atlanta Tower on 119 decimal tree when inbound.
There goes. Fuel's gone now.
Tower on 119 decimal tree. Summit Bravo Alpha Romeo 9er 110. Atlanta Tower. Summit Bravo Alpha Romeo 9er 110. 14 miles east. Inbound ILS runway 27, right approach.
Summit Bravo Alpha Romeo 9er 110, Atlanta Tower. Altimeter tree 014. Cleared ILS runway 27, right approach.
Cleared ILS runway 27, right approach. Summit Bravo Alpha Romeo 9er 110. Ladies and gentlemen, now we're approaching Atlanta, where local time is 10:46 p.m. Please stay in your seat with your seatbelt fastened. Personal screens, footrests, and seat tables must be stowed away, and all hand luggage stored either in the overhead lockers or under the seat in front. Please ensure all electronic devices are turned off. Thank you.
So make sure your danger zone is well below your target speeds. Start getting my flaps out. This says we're good to 123 knots. I don't think I want to go that slow. Throttle coming off.
Summit Bravo Alpha Romeo 9er 110, wind calm, clear to land runway 27 right.
Okay, gear coming down.
Cleared to land runway 27 right. Summit Bravo Alpha Romeo 9er 110.
I don't know why we're getting that CPU ticking thing. It's using too much of the CPU again.
200. 100. Approaching minimums. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Nose down. I'm lagging so bad. Can't even steer.
Summit Bravo Alpha Romeo 9er 110, turn next taxiway.
So we're coming up on 16 minutes into the mission now.
Summit Bravo Alpha Romeo 9er 110, turn next taxiway. Summit Bravo Alpha Romeo 9er 110, exit runway when able. Summit Bravo Alpha Romeo 9er 110, contact ground on 121.9er.
121.9er for Summit Bravo Alpha Romeo 9er 110.
$14 million, maybe? Oof. Well, they still work. Okay, what do we have? We have a 408 and a Saab. Okay, nothing else really interesting there. I know there's a couple in like flight seeing, which is so boring, but so let's see, there's, well, the 185, first of all, the Dakota, and this is a, like you have to buy it, the 210, it's a really fun plane. So let's get that one. Let's get it with the weather radar. I always get premium insurance, I don't really care. Are there a lot more of those missions now than there were? The Dakota's fun, also. But this plane will fly at 27,000 feet if you need it to. Like, let me skip your animation, please. Oh, somehow this is even worse than SU2. Like, it won't even let me turn the map. Hey, anybody on the stream play? Do you go career mode or? What in the world is going on? Okay, I have this process pinned to only performance cores. Let's see if putting it in real time priority does anything.
Everything's ready, Emily. You can initiate boarding.
Okay, on their way.
think after the stream I'll go delete all my cache files and everything and let it reload. That sometimes helps. Put the throttle in a little bit. Crank the key.
I'm sure you knew when you woke up this morning it was going to be a great day. For today's flight, you're taking Jennifer, one of our friends, and her mom over Nick. Seatbelt fastened? Then you're all set. Engine started. Let's go.
These are de-ice. Oops. Hang on, we're not ready yet, man. I think I accidentally clicked the brake.
Hi. Thanks for taking us aboard. I'm Jennifer. I'm thrilled to fly over Nick with you. This is where my mom and dad have lived like forever, so it's kind of special for us today.
Hi. I'm Lisa, Jennifer's mother.
Why would you do that?
I can't believe we'll be up there in a few minutes. Can't wait.
Hey, we don't really need the GPS.
Five Alpha Kilo traffic. Summit Foxtrot Lima India 79er 13. Taking off runway 23. Departure to the east. 55 Alpha Kilo traffic.
Okay, no appreciable wind.
It's a bit scary, but still exciting. Mostly exciting.
Kidding me. Okay. Sure. Gear is up. Now we generally only want to climb to about 1,000 feet. problem is you have to slow down for that sightseeing part.
We feel really safe. Emily was right. There's no sense of vertigo at all. Oh, here's Nick Fairview. I wasn't prepared to feel this emotional about the view.
Everything down below looks so tiny.
Okay, now I need to get about a half a mile from it. There we go.
You can see every detail. This is better than any postcard. Hey, that's my house. And my neighbors. I feel like I want to wave.
I saw it as well. I actually managed to get a picture.
I might be a softie, but I'll hold on to this memory with you always.
55 Alpha Kilo traffic. Summit Foxtrot Lima India 7901 tree. Tree miles northeast, 1100. Inbound to land, runway 2 tree. 55 Alpha Kilo traffic.
Hey Lisa. You've been kind of quiet. You okay?
Just soaking it all in.
Totally. Great minds think alike.
I see you're on your way back, guys. So Jennifer, did you enjoy the ride? You ready to do it again?
So cool. Thanks.
That was amazing. Thank you so much.
Five Alpha Kilo traffic. Summit Foxtrot Lima India 7901 tree is on final. Runway 2 tree. To land, 55 Alpha Kilo traffic.
You can't position your head. And you can't. Oh my god.
Just like a roller coaster.
Yeah, that's it, a roller coaster. With trees in the way. You can't move your view position. Like, I can't go any higher up than that. And it I can't see where I'm going. So one of my few complaints about a lot of these planes. What? It moved it behind us? Pressing it.
Five Alpha Kilo traffic. Summit Foxtrot Lima India 7901 tree is taxiing to runway 2 tree. 5 Alpha Kilo traffic.
Nope. So we skip.
No easy to impress the locals, but I see they're smiling. That's cool. Well done.
Brakes. I'll take that. Usually these are easy S-tier missions, but they don't move your rank up or down very much. I guess because they're 1 star. I don't know if that's how it works, but
Jessica, I'm ready.
Well noted.
beacon on before we start this time.
Ready for a quick spin around the area? Hey, Captain, meet Michael. He's keen on discovering the sights around Big Lake. He's one of our friends, so I'm counting on you to treat him well and show him around. By the way, he's got his husband with him. If the seatbelts are fastened, you're ready for takeoff. Engine started. Let's go.
So one nice thing about this plane is it has DME and a weather radar. And it's turbo and will fly at 27,000 feet, no problem.
Papa Alpha Golf Quebec traffic. Summit Foxtrot Lima India 1812 is taxiing to runway 25. Papa Alpha Golf Quebec traffic.
Nice to meet you, Captain. I'm Michael. Never had the chance to fly over Wasilla before, and I'm thrilled. So I'm counting on you to show me lots of cool stuff around my place.
Hi, I'm John, Michael's husband. I can't believe we'll be up there in a few minutes. Can't wait.
Whoa. Those kind of terrain, the issues can crash your plane. Glad we did not crash.
Papa Alpha Golf Quebec traffic. Summit Foxtrot Lima India 1812, taking off runway 25. Straight out departure. Papa Alpha Golf Quebec traffic.
Okay, this is 25. We don't have to taxi to the other end.
So far, so good. The guys at the field said you're a super pilot, so you're in your hands now.
Super pilot. We'll see about that. A lot of left rudder on this one, and my chair is scooting. Gear coming up. Flaps coming up.
At all. I feel super safe. When you're in our home, we're up.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and go gear down at 1 knots of flaps just to make it easier to
I see big level. We got a clear view of
fly slow.
I love it.
It's great seeing the world from this angle.
It's a big lake.
Everything looks better from up here.
Papa Alpha Golf Quebec traffic. Summit Foxtrot Lima India 1812 for miles west, 1200. Inbound to land, runway 25. Papa Alpha Golf Quebec traffic.
Back to the airport already, guys? So, Michael, you want to fly again?
Whenever you want to do it again, I'm ready.
What an amazing ride. Loved it.
So let's see, it's 6 for base.
Papa Alpha Golf Quebec traffic. Summit Foxtrot Lima India 1812 is on downwind, runway 25. Papa Alpha Golf Quebec traffic.
Okay, 6 for base, 2 for final.
Papa Alpha Golf Quebec traffic. Summit Foxtrot Lima India 1812 is on base, runway 25. Papa Alpha Golf Quebec traffic. Papa Alpha Golf Quebec traffic. Summit Foxtrot Lima India 1812 is on final, runway 25 to land. Papa Alpha Golf Quebec traffic. Papa Alpha Golf Quebec traffic. Summit Foxtrot Lima India 1812 is on final, runway 25 to land. Papa Alpha Golf Quebec traffic. Papa Alpha Golf Quebec traffic. Summit Foxtrot Lima India 1812 is taxiing to parking. Papa Alpha Golf Quebec traffic.
I'm gonna go around that airplane instead of right through it. Oh my goodness. Okay, I guess we are gonna drive right through airplanes. Victory!
Always cool to see your own region from a new perspective. Looks like they enjoyed it. That was a great flight seeing session. Cool.
Okay, there we go.
Always cool to see your own region from a new perspective. Looks like they enjoyed it. That was a great flight seeing session. Cool.
I like how it repeats itself. I thought I landed pretty smooth. Well, 240 feet per minute. I guess that's not that great. Look how much money we made, though. Not really. I wonder what the... Let's see. Charter. Yeah, we should have like a PC-24 somewhere in charter. How can we find it? Let's see. So I remember there was one down here in... Oh, maybe not. I think that was on the live profile. This might be medevac. That one might be charter, or that one might be medevac. Well, we got two here. Let's see what we got. Some pretty long charters. million to transfer, that's not close. That's a new one. That's not close either. So neither one of those are the charter. Yeah. Sim Update 3 performance is just terrible. It's almost unusable. So where else might we have? Okay, let's click. It's only taking about half my clicks. Oh, that's closer. Let's not get too crazy of a altitude. Oh, that's why. I don't want to take that. So you drag, click, drag, click, drag, click, drag, click, drag, click, drag, click, drag. It's just going crazy. I can't find a mission like this. I think I'm gonna call it a night. I'll try and go clean everything, and I'm definitely going off Sim Update 3, but it's coming out in a week or so. It's gonna be a disaster. Anyway, thanks for joining. Catch y'all later.